Hi, we're back again, and we have a very pretty young lady now to speak to, and I think she has something very beautiful to show you. This is Shannon Morgan. Hi, Shannon.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So glad to have you come in.
Thank you very much for having me.
Well, I'm just so interested in all types of art, and I like the ones that are different. And you've got something here that is very unique and very wonderful. And you call them Mischief masks?
Yes, my business name is Mischief Masks. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, also .com. But, yeah.
And how did you ever start getting into this?
It's a question I get a lot. I kind of fell into it. I'd always wanted to be a mask maker, and I tried making one mask when I first moved to Santa Cruz, and it was horrible. So I gave up on it and I studied anthropology instead, and then years later I bought some leather to make a bracelet, and I had extra leather, so I started making leather masks, and that I was good at.
Oh my gosh!
That was 4 years ago. So.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, did you think about art when you were a child, or it just come to you later, or what?
I grew up painting. My grandmother is a very, very good painter, and she taught me from a young age.
Oh.
And then I worked making bridal jewelry for a long time, and this is my full-time thing now. So.
Well, what is bridal jewelry?
I was making, it was jewelry that the women would wear during their wedding.
Oh.
So necklaces, tiaras, crowns, sashes.
You can make those?
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, how do you make a tiara?
A lot of work. It was Metal Filigree and Swarovski that we were working with. It was for Haute Bride. A very good company if anybody needs bridal jewelry.
I never thought of bridal jewelry. I don't think I wore anything except my dress. That is so fascinating. But let's get to these because they are so beautiful. Can I pick one up and show it?
Yep.
Look at this. Is that something? And that is stiff. It's hard. It's not just a piece of paper or something. This is a real mask.
Yeah, I use 7 8-ounce leather, so they're very sturdy, and I wet form them so they retain their shape.
Wow.
And then I also seal them on the outside, so if it starts raining, you don't have to worry about the colors running or it losing its shape.
Wow.
The only thing I tell people they can't do, you can't swim in them. I had some people try to do an underwater photo shoot in one once, and that doesn't work. Other than that, they're really sturdy.
Did it ruin them?
It went completely flat, but I was able to reshape it for her afterwards. So,
that's good.
yeah.
Look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? What am I looking at? Oh, they're just magnificent.
Thank you.
Tell me again what you had to do to put these together. How do you roll this hand carving?
This is laser. So I start with half of a cow at a time. I cut it down into manageable pieces, about 30 inches by 20 inches. I draw everything on the computer using a digital drawing pad and Illustrator, and then I have a CNC laser machine that I program in everything that I've drawn. It'll cut out all of the little detailed, intricate pieces.
Wow.
And then I can also get it to do the etching. Like this one is the etching where it burns it down instead of cutting straight through. And then after that, I shape them with heat and water and my face. So each one is actually individually shaped for my face.
That is, I can't even believe that. I never heard of all that stuff that you're talking about on your computer that you can do.
Yep. It's Adobe Illustrator's been out for a while. I do vector files, so it's all line work drawing. And then the machine is an Epilogue laser, also great company. I highly recommend them. And they interface really well with Adobe, so it makes it a lot easier than anything I can draw, I can make now. So
that is amazing. How come I never knew all of those? Because I don't do that work, I guess. I wouldn't look it up.
Lasers are newish. They just started getting out into the market where they're accessible to artists a couple years ago. And the costs are still pretty high. If you go with an American-made company like Epilogue, you're looking at like $30,000 for a machine.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, it's an investment.
Oh, my Lord. I guess that is. You got to do a lot of masks.
Yes. I am on the road from February to November selling at events, so most of my production time is done during the winter. And I just came back from a 5-week show in Wisconsin and a 3-week show in Washington, and now I'm heading to Casa de Fruta for the Northern California Renaissance Fair for 5 weekends.
Oh my gosh, so you're just traveling all over.
I'm all over, and then I try to get back here as much as I can to work on things, but usually I can cut a bunch of stuff and then work on it on the road.
Oh,
So,
that's great.
yes.
You can do the part where you... That is fantastic. Oh, you must really enjoy yourself, all those events you get to go to.
I really do. It's
I
a
know.
lot of fun.
I know it's probably a little tiring too, but...
It can be. Last week I flew back from Chicago into Portland, then drove from Portland straight down to Casa de Fruta to set up, then to come here to do stuff, make
Wow.
some masks, and now I'm leaving today for Casa de Fruta. So.
Oh my gosh, well,
Yeah.
you're really a successful artist. I love to see that anybody really is making a living at doing something artistic. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for that.
I just can't believe all of this. How do you get this shiny and that's not shiny?
This is a custom piece that I did for a customer. I spent about 3 days painting this. So I painted it red first, and then I took black paint and went back in and faded it out to the edges. And that's a very small area to work with, so it took me a long time. And then I went back with the gold highlights because he wanted it to kind of resemble coals. And he's really happy with it. And then the sealant that I put over it makes it nice and shiny.
It
so.
is absolutely gorgeous. I'm
Thank
just
you.
so glad you came in, and
Thank
I
you
hope
very
that you'll
much.
come in again when you have new stuff to show
I would
us.
absolutely love to. I've got about 300 designs right now, and I do another new 100 every year. So
Okay, well, success to you on your next running around the country.
thank you.
And so I know that you'll sell millions of these because they're just so gorgeous.
Thank you very much.
Okay, honey, come back again.
Thank you.
Well, that's it for today. We'll see you next Thursday at 11 o'clock. Thank you.